You see me moving right now?
Best gear for the streets, right here.
I'm moving around now. Okay, okay. Now let's do this. No, you're okay. Now I'm going. This is how you teleport and stuff. You're about 10 seconds behind me right now. So you'll see me highlight that. No, I'll start teleporting. I'm going over to the dark zone. I'm not. Am I moving now?
Incoming supply drops detected. Calibrating landing zones.
Hey, you
Yeah.
going without this?
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah. I'll be able to see when you join.
Hey, stupid. Over here.
Yep. Okay, am I moving? I'm a few seconds behind. Okay. Yeah, you're about 10 seconds behind. Okay, so I'm just going to go out here in the DZ.
System rebooted.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other people out here, so that's how you can do the PvP. No, he's an NPC. He's one of the computer. Yeah, the computers have red lines or yellow lines above their head. Yeah. Okay, so see this guy? He's down over here. So you're still running a little behind. This is the PvP. Like if you want to go rogue over here, there's going to be other players in the DZ too. See, okay, look up there. You see that counter on that guy, and his name's red. Is the red counter above him? Okay, that means he's rogue. Okay, so I can go kill him if I can. But he's a rogue player. Now he's went manhunt because he's got the red and yellow around his head. See, these are all other guys. See their names come up above their head just like SOCOM? There, that guy's manhunt, and I almost killed him. Oh, he killed me. His flame turret got me. So now I respawn. Yeah, dude, them flame turrets are strong. He did. He got me with the grenade and a flame turret. But this ain't the like 4v4. This is just the dark zone. Okay. Now in the dark zone, this is where you can loot stuff. You can extract stuff. Look at this little sniper right here. She's dead. Both of them. And then you can throw grenades. Watch, I'll throw a grenade. Just like SOCOM. Same angle, same everything. Watch. Boom. There you go. No, I'm fixing to throw one. You'll see it come up. Dude, see? And it blows up just like SOCOM. I mean, same everything. Now these guys right here, they've got a healing station down, okay, that helps them heal, that green thing, that the little dots are everywhere. And all these four dudes, they're on a team, I guess. They're looking for rogues. So now you can just loot stuff like every once in a while when you watch. Let me kill an NPC and get him to drop something maybe. Yeah. Now see, I just dropped a shock turret. Okay, watch my shock turret that I just dropped. It shocks them so they can't move. See, there's my little turret. I'm ahead of you, but you'll see my little turret, and then it shocks the NPCs so they can't move. And you can cover and shoot. Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to kill one so they'll drop something so you can see. But if you kill NPCs and then you can kill a boss, you can kill a boss and get good loot. Okay, so if you're going through here, here's a player. I'm coming up on a player. You'll see. Now, no, I'm following this player right now. Now, see that little pouch on his back? Oh, you'll see it in a minute. See that little sack, the yellow sack? Okay, see, I don't have one. I don't have one. That means he needs to extract the loot. That's his loot that he needs to go extract. Now, I just turned around and you'll see up here there's another manhunt going on. You'll just see a glimpse of it. And then when I turn this corner, okay, they killed the man. Yeah, they killed the manhunt. So now there's no players to kill. So they have, I'm going to pull the map up and just show you. They have like landmarks on here. All the purple fists are landmarks. And it says landmark. And you can go to those purple fists. And all those have bosses. And just to give you an aspect, here's like the whole map. Okay, it's huge. The everything inside the red line is the dark zone. Everything outside the red line is New York City. Okay. All right, and then you'll see all the little safe houses that are orange and little missions you can do in the regular world and all that. Okay. But you see the look of the guy, it's the same as SOCOM. I mean, all the movements are the same. You can roll. I'm just doing a few things right now. You can switch weapons, throw grenades. Okay, so you see that little plus thing? See the little bar? Okay, you see the middle one. It's filling up right now. That's your special. Okay. Now, the one to the right of that, the three little plus signs, that's your overheal. If you get low on health, you pop that. I just popped it, and you get an overheal. Now, the other one to the left is my shock turret. And some dude's following me right on my rear. But okay, anyway, so you'll see all that I just talked about. It's coming up. So you do have an overheal, like if you get real close to dying. You have your shock turret as part of your defense. Now they've got shock turrets, they've got seeker mines, you've got a healing station. There's like 6 different things you can choose to put in those 2 slots. So unlike SOCOM, this one you have like a bonus little overheal thing if you get low on health. But okay, here's restock. That's pretty much everywhere. You just restock. You'll see all this. I'm talking ahead, and then you can go to these vendors. Sometimes these vendors, I'll just scroll through so you can see. Sometimes these vendors sell good stuff. And then the vendor right next door, they sell good stuff. Now this is your stash. Like when you get stuff, you've got extracted. That's what you've extracted. but you haven't put in your inventory yet. Everything that's red is an exotic weapon, okay? Then you get the green sealed caches, which have good loot in them, and I hadn't even opened these yet. And then you get gold ones that have like regular loot in them. And then you can go over to your stash. Okay, this is what I actually have in my stash. So all the red is exotic weapons and exotic gear. Okay, that's because I grinded so much. I got all this. Okay, and then let me show you a deal here.
You go in with
This
us,
is
eh?
your inventory, like your standard what you're wearing. Okay, you got 6 different pieces of gear. You carry 2 main guns and a handgun, and then you can choose your gear pieces. Okay, like you can do striker, alpha bridge. I mean, there's a lot. There's like 11 different gear sets. On this screen, it's got sentry call. Now, let's say I had 4 pieces of striker on. Okay, you'll see it in a minute. I'm highlighting it, but if you scroll down, here, you see set bonus 2. So if you have 2 pieces of striker gear on, you get 20% stability. If you have a 3-piece, you get 10% more enemy armor damage. If you have the 4-piece striker, every time you land a shot, no matter where it's at on an opponent, you get an extra 1% of damage. Okay, it stacks up to 100. So that's my favorite set, is the striker. So if you're just like laying into an opponent, every time you shoot them, you're getting a 1% more damage stack. So especially if you're doing like a mission like PvE, or you're doing an incursion, something really hard mission to get good gear. I like striker because the NPCs don't move too much, so you can stack that to 100% pretty fast. And then you can just drop them like melted butter. And you can do the same in PvP against players. But players move faster than the NPCs, so it's kind of hard to land a bunch of shots. But
I got stuff
anyway,
that'll save your
so
life.
at any time, if you're in a checkpoint, you can pull your map up as long as you're at a checkpoint. Or anytime you're out in the regular world, you can pull your map up here and say you wanted to go back to the base of operations. You can just do that anywhere from the map, and it'll like teleport you to wherever you want to go. Okay, one more thing and then we'll quit because I guess you gotta do something. So while you're on your map here, hold on, I can't do it while I'm teleporting. You've got weekly objectives that get you exotic gear if you complete them. So I pull the map up, I hit this. This is a list of assignments. Okay, you got your daily assignments, weekly assignments, and your survival assignment. Now, survival is probably the hardest thing on this game. You get dropped in New York somewhere with nothing. I mean, all you have is a pistol. You have to scour and loot to get clothes, to get weapons, food, clothes. I mean, dude, it's pretty hard. And then you've got your daily missions, which it'll tell you the difficulty. You'll have one challenging, like today Lincoln Tunnel is the challenging. And then your incursions are the really hard missions that you get exotic weapons and gear from if you complete them. Okay, now, that's not all, dude. Okay, so we're down here in the terminal. So here is where survival's at. I'm talking ahead once again. You'll see it in a second. Here's where survival's at. You go in this room, you load up right here, and you go into survival. Then over here is where last stand is. Now this is 8v8. with NPCs involved, but you can't take your own 8 people in with you. You can only take 4, and then it randomly chooses you 4 other players. Okay, which it's pretty good though. I mean, if you got 4 people and you're in a chat, you can usually win pretty easy, even if the other 4 people are just randoms. So that's where you go into Last Stand at. Then you can go over here. This is the underground. So you go down. This is my other character. I have 3 characters. This is my 3rd character. That's why it says 28% unlocked. My other 2 are 100%. But you go down these steps. You get in this elevator, and it takes you to the underground. You'll see it in a second. It's pretty cool. And it takes you to the underground. Well, in the underground, you got a lot more missions you can do down there to earn gear. So this game's pretty huge. Right here is where you go when they have a global event. Global events are once a month. When a global event comes, that gives you the chance to get a high chance of getting classified gear, which is the best you can get. Classified gear can drop in the DZ and when you kill a boss and when you do a mission, but it's only like a 5% chance. And classified gear is, you know, way stronger. Okay, so one more thing. Then you can go over here. You can recalibrate. You can recalibrate everything. Your gear, your weapons, whatever you want to make the numbers higher. You can recalibrate everything. Now guns have talents. Like my bullfrog here has brutal, deadly, and uncomplicated. All the talents are a different thing. Like brutal is 10% more or 15% more headshot damage, and you can roll all your attachments. Okay, you can craft new stuff at this station. It's the crafting station. You can craft weapons, masks, armor, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so you're seeing that you can craft all that. Okay, now your weapons, go to your inventory. Like my bullfrog here, it's got brutal, which is headshot damage is increased by 12% when using this weapon. It's got deadly, critical hit damage is increased by 15%, and then it's got uncomplicated, which is damage is increased by 15%. Accuracy stability mods reduce this bonus. So when you put like a 5% accuracy mod, we'll go down here to these mods. Right here, I'll show you. Okay, like this mod has critical hit chance. Let me find one with. Okay, this scope has 17% critical hit damage, 2% accuracy, and 3% critical hit chance. So if I was to apply that scope to the gun, then it would knock 2% off of the 15 extra damage because accuracy and stability mods decrease that 15%. So your gun has 5 attachments, or 4 attachments. It's going to have a magazine, a grip, a scope, and a muzzle. And as you see, all these, I'll go a little slower now, have different attributes, and they fit different weapons. So you're trying to get, you know, also good attachments when you grind. So anyway, now this is my dude right here. And dude, there is so many clothing options, and I mean it's just crazy. Like if I go here, inventory, yes. You talking to me? Oh, so anyways, you kind of get the gist of it. But dude, it's awesome. Hey, and what I can do, if you get it, it'll only take us about 3 hours for me to get you up to level 30. So I can get you up to level 30 quick, like 3 hours if we grind. And everything that I pick up, I can drop and you can pick up and put in your stash. So when you hit level 30, you'll already have like a bunch of good gear, you know, to start. So So you kind of like it so far?
And if you're in their territory and don't play by their rules, you're screwed. And by the by, you listen to those
Okay.
loudspeakers
And you don't have to buy the expansion to do anything.
It's pretty clear.
But you do have to have that $49 online thing.
So, if you see anybody in fatigue
Yeah.
and Ninja Turtle gear, you let me know. We got a fire in the line, New York. You stay safe.
Okay. Well, get out of the broadcast. Okay. Are you leaving the chat, or are you going to just leave the broadcast? I'm going to stop broadcasting, then you won't hear me twice.